Pretty sweet, right? This is cool. You can grip it here and here. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, I feel like I want to be more like this.
Sweet.
You see what I get at? I got my ornament.
This is cool.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. I bet you too. Like if you turn yours more, like do they touch? A little more.
Mine's gonna stop there. I'm hitting the steering wheel.
Oh, okay. But you know what I'm saying? If you were sitting here by yourself,
Yeah.
you gotta go, son.
Grandma, it looks like I'm gonna be sitting on the thing.
Yeah, this is gonna be nice, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very cool. This is nice. It's relaxing to have somewhere like chill to sit.
Yeah, and all you do is turn them
Pretty
around.
comfortable. See, you want your feet up too.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the natural way.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, get this thing wrapped, tires, and
Yeah, tires would be
take
good.
it to Mercedes. And then that's it for the outside. And build the stuff inside.
What do we got? Just the bed?
The bed and the garage, make the garage area. Yeah, that's it. And, I mean, if I don't get to covering those, I'd like to cover those, but if I don't get to covering them...
No, I don't know. That's my art wall.
Yeah, well, we'll see how
I need an art wall? Come on. Come on, man. Could even be a cork board. Could you do a cork board?
Yeah, I mean, I just gotta figure, yeah, I gotta...
Have a bunch of pins and needles pins
Yeah.
by our bed
Yeah.
that we're knocking into. Oh, funny.
Well, we're gonna be sleeping the other direction. Right? We'll be sleeping this way.
I don't know. I mean, I can fit perfectly that way. I don't see what the problem is here.
Then we'll figure out if we want to build something. I'm just gonna go really rudimentary, plywood, and just we can dial it in when the time comes.
Yeah,
and
we don't
wanna
have
build
time.
it
We
out.
don't have time to go crazy. We need to get a mattress. We need to. We got a month and a half.
Exactly.
Time is a flying.
It would be cool to do the bump outs, but that's a lot of money.
$5,000
Yeah.
each or one?
One. No, for two.
Two. Okay.
Each or one is the same thing. Took me a second. Oh, we should get the window coverings.
Well, then you're doing more with your. Are you supposed to be doing anything? Are you causing more inflammation?
All we're doing is taking them apart and put it. We don't have to do much.
I know, but it's like picking up a big box and.
Well, I thought you would have carried.
I probably am. All right.
I don't know if you don't want to.
Yeah.
I'm excited about.
Yeah, no, it's totally.
I mean, look at it. It's like.
Yeah.
That's cool.
The whole thing,
And
without
the
all this,
electric is set.
without all this, I know, without all this stuff in here too, it feels like it's starting to be like home already.
Yeah, I'm glad we got rid of that big one.
Yeah, me too. That's perfect.
Yeah, for what we're doing.
Yeah, and it doesn't interfere with me at all, and it's totally out of the way.
Yeah.
It's perfect. Yeah. Yeah, I mean. Yeah, realistically, we're gonna have like this little square. I mean, people really give themselves like this much
Barely
room
any
to live
room.
in, right?
Yeah,
to
no,
like
I want
stand.
this as open as possible.
Me too.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, I think we got to do more on the roof and less on the inside. Build out our roof system.
The top, or you mean the rack?
The rack with maybe some storage or there. I don't know. Maybe a platform.
First step that you need to do is take the 4 bolts out of the seat, and the 4 bolts are located on the front in the rails. Move the seat all the way to the back to get access. Next, I'm going to move the seat forward. And that'll allow me to get access to the back 2 bolts. Those bolts are located there and there. Alright, so we undid the 8 bolts on the 2 seats, and now I'm going to disconnect the battery. If I'm correct, the 2019 and newers have a quick disconnect. I always wait at least 15 minutes after engine stops before pulling off battery master switch. So this is the battery master switch, and it's directly up by your pedals. So you pull off this compartment. Okay, so it is this head right here, and it's coming off of a stub, and there is a red button up top that you press down and pull out. I can't get my hand in there and video at the same time, so I will do that and then show you what it looks like off. The stub coming out there, that's the quick disconnect. That's the red button. Let me see if I can lift it up a little bit for you. So if you ever need to do anything on the car and or the van I should say, and you don't want to go to the battery that is underneath the driver's side compartment, that is the quick and easy way to disconnect the battery. So if you can see, there are 2 wires coming up. If you follow the wire, you have this yellow connector, and then the other wire goes up into this white connector, and you push this in and then slide the gray part, and then it slides out, and then you have 2 little clips here, and then that slides out. So now the seat is ready to be pulled. Okay, next step is to cut off the nubs on the bottom of the rails, on the seat rails. So I will show you those. That's right there, taped around it. And my weapon of choice is a hacksaw and a flat file. Ooh, that's hot. I only dinged it a little bit, but I'm going to flat file it anyway, so there's no issues. And then I will touch up paint it, make sure we don't get any rust. You can use a cut-off wheel, disc wheel. I chose to use a hacksaw, I didn't have my cut-off wheel here. Next time I see you, we'll be adding a little paint to it. It's wicked hot out here. Just gonna do some touch-up paint on it. Okay, and then just follow that through with the other 3. In the instructions it says you can discard this piece, but I ended up actually just tracing out where the hole was. There's a lot of electronics in it, and same thing on this side,
and dogs and dust and traveling and everything. So figured better off to keep it in there. So I have the swivels in, or sitting on the pedestals. I fished the wires through and I moved them about 20 degrees so I have access to the holes. Okay, I also want to install a locking mechanism at this time, and that goes in the back. Okay, so there is this piece here. You want to check that the locking mechanism is working before you tighten everything down, and then this slides up into this corner. And I actually tightened it a little bit too much. So leave it back out. So I can lift it and slide that underneath. Then we'll test to make sure that it locks. Okay, so that's locking now. And that is, you want to push this metal piece in as far as possible. Okay, so that's that. Pull that up, the release. And release, I'm just going to double check it. Yep, there we go. It's locked in place. Okay, then go around and tighten all the bolts in, a little at a time. Get it as square as possible. Double check it, and then 30 pounds of torque on the wrench. You may have to play with this bracket a little bit right here to get this to line up correctly. Here we are a week and a half later. When I went to install the next swivel, there was an issue with the pin. So when the pin went down and went into the lock, there was movement back and forth, and the hole on the bottom, the drilled hole, was a little bit bigger, so the plate actually had about 1/4 inch of movement. I ended up calling Alpine Mechanisms. I spoke to Steve, and he sent one out. It was a Sunday. I spoke to him on Monday. He sent one out on Tuesday. And the next step is to install the seats on the swivels. I have both swivels installed. So I brought the seats in, and since we have the power seats, I'm going to have to plug them back in. So I tightened the bottom, or I should say the back. So the nut that came with it is a 17 millimeter, and it is a hex 6. So I tighten these two back up. I'll plug the seats in first, plug the battery back in, and then move the seats back and do the front bolts, then go around and torque them to 30 foot-pounds.
I've never known a love so steady. Even gold won't turn your tide.
A little jockeying of the seat back and forth, but I'm going to install the other two bolts up front.
And I would have you anyway, dear. any way your heart could bear. Even if you had to leave me.
That's about it. That's the install. And once I torque everything down, I'll turn them around, test them out and everything, and then we'll do a little sit and chat. We got a room.
We got a room.
I've never known a brighter sunset, but every day I see it rise. I never thought it could be better until I saw it in your eyes.